Guess who's finally getting his powers?
Oh, that's great, son, just great.
When Omni-Man kills the Guardians of the Globe, he has essentially been on Earth for about 2 decades up to this point. However, up to this point he has mostly just been collecting data and really learning the weaknesses of Earth and its defenders. Taking out the Guardians of the Globe was going to have to happen eventually if Earth was going to be conquered. But I do believe the reason Omni-Man killed them when he did is because Mark got his superpowers. This is the thing that triggered the start of the invasion. However, we do know that Omni-Man was hoping Mark would not have powers. But why is this? I do believe this is because Omni-Man did not want to confront the true reason for his mission on Earth while his family was alive. We know that he loves Debbie and Mark very much, and I believe he was just going to wait for them to die before he actually started the invasion.
One day it seems like you have all the time in the world, and then the next, it's gone.
Omni-Man was hoping that he could play husband and father until they died of old age. They would never have to know of his true purpose and would always think of him as a loving father and loving husband. But I want to go a little bit deeper into his motivations. There are multiple points on why Mark getting powers sparks the invasion of Earth and ultimately the death of the Guardians of the Globe. First things first, we know that Omni-Man can't wait for his son and wife to die before conquering Earth. So he can't keep up his fake identity for the whole life of his son Mark. Ultimately, his love for his family and his son Mark was going to come clashing against his duty to the Viltrumite Empire. This is why he tries to hide the fact that he had killed the Guardians of the Globe, at least for a while. He is trying to save both of the worlds that he is living in, but he knows that this can't go on forever. This is why he allows Debbie to find his suit. He wants to soften Debbie up and slowly ease her into the truth. As well, he does practice his speech to Mark on the mountain, trying to soften him into the truth as well. He is hoping that he can keep his family together while also serving the Viltrumite Empire.
I'm not a monster. I didn't want to do it, but it had to be done. It was my responsibility. What I'm about to tell you will change everything. Just remember, you're my son, and I love you and your mother.
Omni-Man does love his wife and son, however he will not let this get in the way of his duty to the Viltrumite Empire.
This is my home, and I won't let you destroy it!
You don't know what you're saying, and I can't let you interfere.
But if Mark does not have powers, it guarantees that Omni-Man can just outlive them and then conquer Earth, not risking his relationship with his family or the Viltrumite Empire. Omni-Man wants Mark to come onto his side of things and join the Viltrumite Empire. There are multiple reasons for this. The first reason is more of an emotional one, and Omni-Man doesn't want Mark to have to feel the pain of watching all of his loved ones die. Because of his long lifespan, Mark will still be young when everyone is long and dead.
Do you have any idea how long we live? Everyone you know and love will be gone before you even look 30. It's not something I want for you.
Also, every day that Mark is alive, his powers become stronger and stronger, and he can pose more and more of a threat to Omni-Man and the Viltrumite Empire. He knows that if he keeps putting off the invasion, eventually Mark might be able to challenge him. So he needs to get Mark on his side as soon as possible, or take him out so that the invasion of Earth can go forward. And he will not allow Mark to get in the way.
You couldn't know the truth. Not until you had your powers. Not until I was sure. Sure you were a Viltrumite.
We know that Omni-Man views being a Viltrumite as a duty. You are obligated to move forward with the expansion of the Empire. The two realities of Omni-Man are coming head to head. This internal battle is much of what we see going on with him throughout the season. He does love his family, but he views his duty to the Viltrumite Empire as more important than anything. As we know in episode 8 of season 1, him and Mark battle, and ultimately Omni-Man does succumb to his emotions for his family. But those are my thoughts on why Mark getting his powers is what triggers Omni-Man to kill the Guardians of the Globe, and what ultimately leads to Omni-Man having a change of heart. But please give me your thoughts down below. Thanks a lot and have a wonderful day.